guys, how's it going? So, okay, first of all, we're just filming a bunch of videos today and tonight, and we'll upload them throughout the weeks. But anyway, Madison's face still looks like this because we haven't washed it off yet, but it's for the trick-or-treat night and everything. So
I guess depending on when this gets uploaded.
Yeah. It may be out of place, but it might not be. Not really sure.
I kind of want to sleep in it because I want to keep it till tomorrow, because considering tomorrow's actually Halloween, and I'm like really happy with it.
Mm-hmm. It looks really cool. Anyway, we've been hanging out for a while now. I would say a year at least.
Mm-hmm. When I first moved in here, we hung out, but it wasn't like we weren't close.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't come inside. We'd just be like outside, the outside buddies, not close enough.
Mm-hmm. And now we've gotten closer. And in our hanging out, we've created a lot of inside jokes and everything. So we're going to explain some of them to you in case we ever start quoting them in videos that we don't look stupid. We know what we're talking about, and it actually goes to something.
Yes.
So an inside joke is a joke between two people that others might not get. So like if she and I are talking and there's somebody else there and then I quote something and we're just like, oh, it's an inside joke. Like only we really know about it. Like we were there when it happened and know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
basics. That was a good example.
So I'm kind of like one of those people that writes down everything before everything happens, and I don't have a list, so we're just going to be pulling these out of the air. So we'll see how this goes.
I feel like it's fun to just freestyle.
It's spontaneous, and it's exciting. I just suck at thinking on the spot, so having you here will probably help.
Bounce off each other.
Yeah!
I just hit myself really hard in the arm.
Yeah! Coordination. So I can tell you right now, a lot of our quotes come from YouTube.
Or the war at home.
Yeah. Mostly the war at home.
And YouTube,
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the war at home. I personally don't really like the show.
There's only one. Yeah. I'm a huge Rami Malek fan. I've been obsessed with him for not very long time. Like I've heard of him for like longer than a month.
Yeah. Well, you've heard of him for like.
I've heard of him for like forever because he's an actor, so he's famous. But recently, ever since his appearance in Until Dawn, a video game that it's such a cool game. I'm gonna get started. And so I started doing a little more research because that's what every fangirl does. Just learning the basics. I was searching the interwebs, or aka YouTube, for something that involved Rami Malek. I saw the war at home, all Kenny scenes. So it's like, after some of my research, I noticed that he was in something called The War at Home, and he played someone named Kenny.
It was an hour of all the scenes that just he showed up in, and those are the best parts of the show. I mean, you shouldn't watch the
I started watching the show, and I was like, this is so boring. And then I realized how much he's not actually in the show.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
And there's only 2 seasons, which makes sense, because it was a pretty crappy show.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
But Kenny.
Where's Kenny? He needs to be here more often. Anyway,
Yeah.
So I sent her the link, and she's like, okay, I'm going to go watch it. So she watched it, and what was your reaction? Because I wasn't there to witness your reactions.
I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, oh my goodness, this video is like an hour long. I'm probably only going to watch like the first 20 minutes of it maybe, and then just like keep texting you and everything.
How did that happen? How'd that work out?
Well, I watched the first 20 minutes. I'm like, this is actually really funny. So I kept watching it some more, and then I think you texted me like, how's it going or something like that, and I was like, hi, I'm watching this video, or maybe I didn't even respond. I don't remember, but I watched the whole thing, and it was really funny. And Kenny is the best.
Kenny is such an awesome person.
Alright, now, I don't even know how to go about doing this.
I think I know.
Okay.
So basically, there's a lot of references I make, and before, I was the one who made Hannah start to watch Smosh with me. And before that, I would make so many jokes. She'd be like, what are you talking about? I was like,
what are you talking about?
It's a reference. She's like, to what? I'm like, to Smosh. She's like, well, what's a Smosh?
What's a Smosh?
She didn't say, what's a Smosh. I would have been really upset. She said, what's Smosh? I said, and I started explaining it. It's like, we should watch it sometime. She's like, yeah, we never did that. And then, what was the video I made you watch?
Oh, I don't remember. I remember sitting down the one time. We had a sleepover, and we sat down, and literally all night we watched like the lunchtime with Smosh kind of things.
Oh my god.
So yeah, a lot of Smosh quotes.
And the thing is, people overreact to inside jokes. I like to think this, because I have friends, and I'm not gonna say their names because that's just smart. Rude.
Yeah.
And so I'll be sitting with. I have 2 different groups of friends. So one group is, how many people are there? Oh, it's like 3 people. It's like 3 people, and then 4 including me. And this is a group that watches YouTube, that is obsessed with YouTube, and the same things as me. YouTube. The other group is how many people? It's also 4 people, including me. I have so many friends.
Yay! Who needs friends? We have food. Who needs friends?
And so that group, there's probably only one person who watches YouTube, but not as much, and doesn't talk as much as I do. Which is sad, and they always get angry at me when I talk about it, and they'll say something, and I'll make jokes to myself, and I'll start cracking up, and wishing that some of my other friends were there. I feel like you shouldn't overreact to an inside joke. It's called inside joke because it's supposed to be between this group of people, and that... I'm trying to explain. I don't know how to put this into words.
Like, if people are, like, offended by something they don't understand, it's like you don't really have to know everything. Saying that, though, depending on who I'm with, I feel bad making inside jokes because I've been in conversations where everybody else is talking about something and then I, like, wasn't there or something, so they're, like, going on and on and on about this event and how fun it was or how funny and how this person did this, and I'm just standing there like, that's great. So, I mean, like... I'm not saying that making inside jokes is, like, the best thing or the worst thing. I mean, it's kind of fun to be like, oh, haha, but then kind of, like, move on, like, include everybody in the conversations kind of thing.
But if you also think about it, I feel like this is more going to be a debate.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So, I kind of disagree with that. I mean, not at all. Like, not really.
Explain.
Okay, I disagree with it in the sense of, like, it's, like, okay to have inside jokes, meaning it's like, oh, so yeah, you weren't there, that's okay. Everyone's, like, can't always expect to be in on the plans and understanding everything. I can't put this into words.
You know.
I feel like I disagree with the part, it was, like, just that the fact that they're sometimes bad. I feel like there's no such thing as a bad inside joke. It's an inside joke because, like, it's between a amount of people. It's like...
I mean, I'm not really saying... Well, it's like, I think my point with that was that I'm not saying that it's great, and I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm saying that it's okay to have an inside joke. I just don't think it's the best to turn it into something where you're having this entire conversation and just completely, like, excluding just, like, one or two people.
That's something that I would get upset about. It's like, oh, so you're just going to have a whole basic conversation and leave me out and leave me confused. I guess I agree with that part.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to say, that just... Inside jokes are funny. They're fun.
They're short and quick.
Yeah, we inside joke all the time.
It's bam, bam, done. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Some people are confused and a little upset because they don't understand. But then we move on. We get back onto the topic.
Yeah. We should probably just turn this into a vlog at this point.
Yes.
There's a lot of rambling going on.
A lot of editing. Alright,
that's alright. We'll do some hardcore editing tonight. We got this. Well, thank you for joining us in this exciting vlog. I'm sure it was very entertaining. It's one of those things where it's probably more entertaining for us to film this than it was for you to watch this. So we'll see how this goes.
I feel like that's more of my goal on YouTube, to more enjoy it, like to enjoy it myself, and just hope someone else likes it. If there's more people like you, which I'm hoping, because you're a good person, you're nice to have around. So it's like, is there more Hannahs in the world?
It's great. If you enjoy this kind of, like, rambling, it means we have the same sense of humor at, like, 12 o'clock at night, and it's great, and it's exciting, and you need to come over to my house, except I'm not actually going to tell you where I live, because I have no faith in, like, humanity, so I feel like
you're going to kidnap us.
So, yeah. Yeah, my parents, it's like, they wanted me to put this... I've probably said this in another video, but they wanted me to put this on private because I don't like the idea of, like, my face being out in the world, but we've never really disclosed where we live,
It's like, you have to be careful, yeah. It's like what you say.
I definitely understand that, like... You really, like,
you shouldn't be, like, giving out...
Oh, this is my birthday, this is my address, this is my phone number, this is my email. Like,
my last name. You shouldn't give out, like, your full freaking name. It's like, you're allowed to know that my name's Madison. My nose is getting stuffed. It's starting to sound like a man. Give me a minute. I can say my name is Madison, or you can call me Maddie, or whatever. Because, like, that's basic information. And it's always nice to know someone's first name.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't call... Because you can't always call them she or her and stuff like that.
Hey, you. Yo.
But, yeah, most people call me Maddie. I realize, like, very few people call me Madison. Do you call me Madison or Maddie?
I call you Madison because I think that's how you were introduced to me.
Yeah. My name is kind of long, and and like it's a little rough around the edges. If you know what, do you know what I mean by that? Yeah. It's like Madison. The syllables are hard and not, but the name Maddie, it rolls off the tongue. It's soft and it's easy. It's easy to remember. And so every time I talk to someone, we start to become friends. They're like, so do you prefer Madison or Maddie? And I'm like, it really doesn't matter. Because it doesn't. A lot, like my brother, he calls me Maddie. My parents differ. Sometimes they'll call me Maddie. Sometimes they'll call me Madison. And then there's my annoying friends who call me Mad.
You mad?
I'm mad.
You mad, bro?
I'm mad, bro. I don't think you can really have. It depends on what kind of name you have for nicknames. You do have Hannah.
I kind of wish I had a nickname because I'm honestly really tired of people calling me Hannah Banana because that was like my entire childhood. But I mean, if you call me that, I won't get mad. I won't
never seen you mad. I'm kind of scared to see you mad, but I'm also curious to see what you're like when you're mad.
I'm not really sure what I'm like when I'm mad either. I just kind of
you yell in all capitals. It's very rare when we talk in all capitals. Like if it's Hannah and I, like depending on who. Like what kind of mood we're in. Sometimes I'll be yelling because like, oh my god, this video, you need to watch it right now. Kenny.
You know.
And then sometimes we'll be upset about something like the ending to Alcatraz.
Oh my gosh. No. That
was the time she was yelling.
That had me all over the place. Oh my, no, I wanted to fly to California and shoot the director because the whole thing is like a mystery show and it starts with episode 1 and it like goes through and so it's like this whole mystery and then it was canceled after 1 season so they had to like wrap everything up in like 6 episodes and everything and so they wrapped it up but they still left half of the questions unanswered so you don't actually really know what happened and then it just ended and it's like you can't do this and then oh my goodness, and I can't spoil it for you because I'm not gonna be that person.
Sweater paws. I'm sorry. You don't know what this is, sweater paws? It's fun. They're fun to have.
Okay. Oh, sweater paws, I get it. I thought you said spider paws, and I'm like,
man, spider.
Spider-Man.
Oops.
Alright.
What were we originally talking about?
I don't even know anymore. Yeah, this is probably just gonna be a vlog.
Oops.
It's gone on for way too long. It's gone on for 21 minutes. We should probably end this thing.
Yep. Then we're going to explain the topic of friends. Nice.
Yes, nailed it. And the high five.
Yes. Oh, I saw this scene. It's like things that white people do. And it's like mess up high fives and then try it again just so you get it right. It's like I do that all the time.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to.
We should hit that stop button.
Alright, goodbye. I will see you another time with a video that will not be half an hour long. Which probably actually will only be like 10 minutes long after I edit the crap out of this video. But anyway, see you later. Bye.